Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a pick a card reading. There's three groups, group 1 on the left, group 2 in the middle and group 3 on the right. Please feel free to pick whichever group that you're drawn to, and I hope this reading resonates for you and can offer you some guidance. Please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more, and happy listening. Hello everyone, welcome to group 1. This was the Stone Wish. If this is the group that you picked, this is group 1. Okay, let's see what we get from the cards. Lots of guidance for group 1 at the moment. I feel like a lot of support is needed around group 1. I'm seeing like a net, like someone falling into a net, being sort of like security and being kept safe, secure. It's like you're falling but you're landing into this net, so it's like the universe is saying it's okay, like we've got you, you're fine. That's just what I was seeing there here as well. So we got remembrance. So this card that come up, this card here, is remembrance. This is from the Secret Language of Light oracle cards, and I'm just going to read this card in particular because it's got quite a powerful message, this one. So let me just bring it up. So remembrance, so this is a recall to your soul truth. It's about, so I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with angel numbers, but like seeing the sighting of 1111, because the number on here is 11. So it's like a sign. If you haven't seen this yet, watch out for signs of seeing those numbers. It could be on a clock, a phone number, a receipt, or in a dream, but just keep an eye out for the number 1111. Sometimes even other numbers like 711, 211, like if you just keep seeing the repeat same numbers as well, it can be significant. So it's saying that no one has to change their ways, only you, and it's about living from the heart and being an inspiration and discovering a new world. 1111 can be like an awakening code. That's what they say anyway, but it's a sign that you're much more than what you think you are. It has many different explanations to it as well, and there is no right or wrong, but at the heart of 1111 is a loving, intelligent energy here. So yeah, just keep an eye out in case you do see those numbers come up. Like I said, it could come up on your phone, on an iPad, on a clock when you're just in the shops, you might see it. Just keep an eye out for that too. It has quite significant meaning. You can look it up online, or there are books like to do with angel numbers as well that can tell you a lot about it. But yeah, it's quite an important number, and if you keep seeing it, then it's definitely a reflection. It's like an awakening of you, of where you are, and the guidance that comes with that. So I'll leave that card there. That was the message from that one. So we've got here the star here as well, which is looking to the future with hope and optimism, and the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. We've got reliable here. Interesting. We've got intention. That's feel quite connected with that, to do with that 1111, the remembrance as well. It's that intention of where your thoughts are, keeping yourself focused here. Then you've got progress. What else have we got? I'll go through these cards in a minute, but I'll just show you what they are first. You've got the thinking woman, divine presence, the force of love and creation. What else have we got? A romantic partner that you can trust here. We've got the king of summer, an honourable, devoted and mature, warm-hearted man. Doesn't have to necessarily be a man. Seven of Winter. There is no better choice, not seeing things clearly. Sorry, there is a better choice. I'm running away from the truth. Okay, well, let's see what comes up with these. So we just going to put them how I feel that I want them to go. Okay, so group one. Where are we right now, group one? Maybe you've had a change of, maybe you've had your own awakening and you're changing your thought patterns and deciding to get out of bed and being more focused and having more optimism for your day ahead. That's how I feel for this as well. The power of faith is quite a strong emotion, and it you know, when we do have that faith and we do believe and we do feel, you know, we have fresh hope and that things, you know, the situations that we're in are going to work out for our higher selves, for the better good, then, you know, it does help sometimes to have that mindset. Maybe that's something that you're learning at the moment and going through. Like, I feel like a bit of a cycle here. I feel like a bit of a cycle as well, with a bit of an up and down, like a yo-yo kind of feeling with group one. So I feel like you kind of go forwards and then you go backwards and then you go forwards and then you go backwards. But that's okay, because at least you're still going forwards. If you go backwards, you know, it's just a step back. But at least you've been to where you want to get. And if you keep going back, it's just another learning curve, and it's saying, come on, you can do this, and just moving through that to the next steps here. We've got the thinking woman here. So maybe some of you are thinking about a new career path here. I always see like they've got the steps here, and then this lady's like holding this book here, like more knowledge to come as well. There's butterflies here. This could be just to do with your own internal knowledge, growth as well, spiritual knowledge here. We've got this building here. This to me represents stability and building structure. So I feel like academically as well, this could be connected with looking at maybe again, like new career avenues, or it could just be something to do with your home, building on your home, renovating as well. I feel like ideas that maybe are coming to mind. Maybe there's some ideas to create a better future financially as well. I feel quite strongly with that. You know, what are you thinking about now? What's to come? What's happening for you next? There's lots of books here on the floor, and she's kind of like holding it but kind of looking away, and she's just a bit hesitant and not quite sure of the next steps ahead for her. But the steps are here, so there's opportunities there to build that structure, that more stability around you. Being focused as well, I feel quite strongly here. You've got the Seven of Winter, and there is no better choice than not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. I feel this is connected to what I just said about, you know, that sort of, it's like when you're ice skating, you sort of go, you know, people skating backwards around the ring, and then they're going forwards in all different directions. So I feel this could be related to what I just said about that sort of moving forward and then moving back, and kind of like circling around a bit and kind of not quite, you know, where you want to be, that focus. But I feel like that star here is saying, you know, keep that optimism, keep that power of faith there, and take your time in making decisions here. It could be related to what's happening next year as well, beginning of a new year. Where do I see myself? Where do I want to be? I want to start the new year fresh. I need to make some decisions. Again, I mentioned about the kind of, you know, sort of career side of things. Also feel like I'm just feeling like creativity here. So not necessarily artistic creativity, but just that creativity in your mind, you know, thinking and planning new ideas to come as well. Some of you, maybe you've been stuck in a little bit of a situation here, and this also could be connected to a male in your life, I feel. Maybe there's a bit of, you know, there's maybe some some better choices to be made about a relationship that's happening around you. This also could be related to like a father figure as well. Maybe there's some like lack of communication or disconnection there in terms of a family member, possibly some childhood trauma here that's kind of led you to a place of, you know, where you've had to work quite hard on your self-esteem, that self-love as well. I feel quite strongly here. It can be related to a relationship that you're in, a love relationship too. You know, not quite sure of what to do. Maybe you're burying your head in the sand a bit because you're not facing up to where you both are in a relationship at the moment, and some improvements need to come. Some improvements need to come with that relationship. Like I said, this could be connected to, I feel like, a father figure or a lover. I did feel quite more connected to like a fatherly energy. And if this is someone that maybe has been in your life and they're not in your life anymore, and it's kind of like maybe you still need to have some healing and clear some childhood trauma here, there, and you know, we've got to me though as well, like this lady's like gliding quite happily here on the ice, like she knows what she wants, she's good at what she does, you know, she's worked hard to get where she is, and yeah, maybe that's going to bring you as well more opportunities. This man's like quite steadfast, he's bold here, he's strong. To me, he looks strong. This could be connected to getting involved in, yeah, in a creative endeavour as well. I see these kind of little lights around here as all these different possibilities and opportunities opening up for you. There's the roses on the floor here, so I feel that as well can be connected to, like I said, a romantic relationship here. And yeah, maybe there's some need for improvement in the relationship. Maybe there's a bit of a coldness here, like the ice here. You've got, you know, maybe this person isn't very good at showing their emotions, and maybe there's a bit of a cold energy here around this, and there needs to be more love brought into that. We've got divine presence here, which is the force of love and creation here. You know, we're all, to me, my belief is we're all light, we're all kind of light beings. I believe when we pass, you know, our consciousness lives on, and I don't believe in necessarily a particular God, but I believe that we're all like a light source energy, and this is just connecting you to the universe, to the force of creation here. You are part of creation. We all are. We're all meant to be. We're all here for a reason. And if you're not feeling like you belong at the moment, maybe you're having a hard time adjusting to, not necessarily adjusting, but you're struggling with living on the earth plane at the moment as well. I feel like this is just that message of guidance for you to let you know that divine presence is part of you. You are part of everything, you know, and we are all connected, even if you sometimes maybe feel disconnected from the world. I might just actually have a where's my book? Let me just see if I can get a bit more on that card as well, because it's quite an interesting card here. So the infinite mind of divine consciousness reaches out to dwell in every soul and every object, in every wave and particle in the world. You are intrinsic and important part of the wondrous mechanisms we call the universe. So this card says it's time to tap into the abundance and joy and the flow in every direction from this divine radiant light. It's connected to healing and enlightenment. We are here together for important reasons, as I said before, and recognizing the honor and beautiful energy of the divine within you. no greater strength exists than the co-creative power of our aligning our own intentions of this infinite source. So connecting with that loving force. Maybe more connection needs to come here for you. Maybe you need to connect with yourself more and spend some time alone for yourself. It's like you've got intention here as well. So that intention of creating that for yourself. Maybe meditation, some grounding time, sitting down just for 10 minutes if you get the time on your own, and just feeling your presence in this world, because I think it's quite hard for a lot of us to feel present. You know, we're kind of out of our, I feel like a lot of us are kind of out of ourselves a lot. We're not in ourselves. We're not grounded enough in ourselves. So I feel that intention there as well of, interesting, because you had that like, where is it, that 11 card, the remembrance, and actually the intention here is 11 as well. So both these cards together are 11 and 11, and I was saying about those numbers and keeping an eye out for those messages, that awakening soul, that intention there of your thoughts, intention of what you want as well, and where you want to be is quite important and significant at the moment for group 1. You've got reliable here, so look, maybe you've had to rely on yourself quite a bit. You know, this lady's playing a harp here, and she looks like she's in her own element. She's got this owl on her shoulder. To me, that represents wisdom. To me, I always see owls as a animal totem of wisdom, and they're quite bold. They're quite bold. They're very they're great hunters. They know what they want and they see it and they go for it. They also like, you know, my daughter's got this book and it's called To Wit To Woo, and I don't know if anyone knows this, but I was reading it and I never knew this myself, but you need 2 owls to make that sound, to wit to woo. Like, only, I don't know whether it's the female or the male, but one of them says twit and one of them says twoo, and it's quite interesting. But I feel like it's, you know, it's okay to rely on yourself. We don't always have that companion by our sides, but there is a companion there. Like, there is someone here, even if they're not a physical person, but they're here. You've got these candles here, and the candles represent the archangels here. So they're letting you know that they're with you as well. And even though you feel like you're relying on yourself, you also have their presence around you. It's just trusting that. You can ask them to come in, Archangel Michael or Archangel Uriel. You can ask them to come and help you on your journey. And they are there, but if you feel that you need that more, I always ask for Archangel Michael to wrap his wings around me, my family, for protection, to keep us safe when I need to. I feel like she's had to work hard to get to where she is. She's an independent and strong lady here, and it's okay to have just yourself to rely on. Maybe you do have other people to rely on. Maybe people, you know, rely on you a lot. But I feel like she's okay with that. She's accepted that. That's part of her past and present, future here. But it doesn't necessarily mean that, I mean, you're on your own and you don't have like a lover or a husband or a wife or a partner. It's just about your own journey here. I feel with that. You've got progress here as well. So I feel like with all of this going on here, it's out of this is going to come progress. You are progressing. All these, again, I mean, you've got these beautiful butterflies. It's funny because there's this lady, the lady sitting down here, and she's got these children around her, and she's looking at this book. This could be progression for yourself, maybe, again, like I mentioned, to do with the academic side. Maybe you're really good with children as well. Maybe working in the industry with children, or a teacher, or childcare worker, or just being a mother, or you could even be a foster parent or something, or there's that maternal side here as well. Teaching, showing your knowledge to people. It doesn't have to be to do with children. It could just be you showing people what you've got. Maybe you've got a creative talent and you're you're showing that off to everybody. You're letting people see that you're spreading knowledge or something like that. I feel with this card as well. Progress, that relying on yourself, the intention, having that intention of where you need to be, where you want to go. Thinking now your intentions for the new year for 2024, and start putting that energy out there as well, manifesting what it is that you want and you need and you desire. Don't forget to have that optimism and that hope. It's also like, obviously, happy changes and happier times to come. So maybe there's been a bit of a struggle here in a relationship as well. I feel maybe there's been a bit of a struggle here, and this is just saying that, things will get easier. Even if you're going alone and it's not with this person, it doesn't matter. It could be with this person or without this person, but the struggle is coming to an end, and you've got that reliance, that strength within you. You've always got yourself to rely on, and remember that. You've got the angels that are present. They're present here. They're connecting with you. This could be anniversaries as well, or birthdays maybe coming up. Could be a passing of a loved one. Maybe there's important dates coming up around now. Or birthdays as well. I see children celebrating a party. Could be something like that that's coming up. We've got, again, like I said, the divine presence here. We all are one in a way. We are all connected. Even though, like I said, I don't necessarily believe in a particular God, but we're all God's children. But we're all we don't have to use that. I don't have to use that term, but we're all part of the source of light. We're all light beings. That's what we are. That's how I feel with that. And yeah, wrapping up for Christmas. I feel like just getting organised, putting things in stone here as well. I feel like there even could be some let's see. I'm just going to pull another card here, guys. I just want to finish it off with another card. Let's see. No. Let's show you these cards. What's the last message that we need for this reading? Let's have a look. Card's going to come at point 1. What was that one? Yeah, okay. So a card that just turned over, so I'll pick this one. But it's a currents of emotion, so uncontrolled feelings here. So maybe that's just what I was kind of yeah, it's like there's been a bit of a storm going on around you. I feel like energetic wise, I feel like relationships, maybe there's just a bit of lack of communication as well here, and like I said, it's not seeing things clearly because of this clouded judgment here as well. But look, things are going to clear. You're going to have more clarity. Your mind is going to be clearer. These emotions that are going on, and I feel this could be connected again to this trauma, maybe connected to a fatherly relationship, or it could be some toxic love relationships that have been connected to yourself as well. But you've got the Star, so look, things are gonna be optimistic and you'll move through this. There will be calmer times, calmer waters to come here. And you're moving through it with grace. Just move through it with grace and kindness. And I feel very strongly with group 1 that you're quite, I feel like quite a gentle souls here I'm getting as well with this. I feel really drawn to like water signs as well. The Cancer's coming through quite strongly here as well. And I've actually got Sagittarius as well, Cancer, Sagittarius, which I know Sagittarius is a fire sign, but and Pisces as well. So maybe they could be people that are in your life, or it could be someone that might come ring a bell for you as well. But yeah, you're moving through things. Better times to come, progress. I feel the beginning of 2024 that there's more progress to come, working on even on a new project, and yeah, taking up maybe some hobbies as well or something like that, and building your empire. So that's the reading for group 1, and I leave this reading and I give you love and light, and yeah, I hope that this resonates for you. Hi everyone, welcome to group 2's reading for today. If you picked this group, it was the Hope Stone that you picked, and let's just see what comes up for group 2. Okay, when I held these cards, for some reason I just saw green grass and like lots of land with green grass, and it just goes on and on for miles. Space and running free is the feeling I'm getting with group 2. I feel like group 2 for some of you that you've like kind of found this new, it's like you've got this new sort of freedom going on for yourself. Maybe some circumstances have changed and you've got more time or something like that, or more energy for new things to come in. That's just what I was feeling with that. So these are the cards we've got here. Let's have a look. Okay. So the first card that came up, this is my this is the Secret Language of Light cards, and the first one that came up was light beings. So I just want to tell you what this card actually represents in terms of from the book, because they're quite in depth, these particular cards, and they have a lot of like there's quite strong messages for you for these. So it's enlightened soul information is what this card is. And it's used for a range of ethereal forms including guides and angels. So they observe your life from a higher perspective, light beings, so they can see the most auspicious path for you to create your dreams and desires. Sometimes your light beings may seem to take you down a path that's fraught with difficulty. However, everything happens for a reason. Just as we know a baby will eventually walk, you will also find your footing and attain your dreams. Your light beings are not here to save you. They're not here to interfere with your ability to create your own unique path and conclusion. They are the keepers of faith that hold and string your past, present and future, and only you can decide what to do with them. So that's quite an interesting message there for you. It's, you know, we can't, even though sometimes we sort of say, you know, why me, or why do I have to go on this journey? Why do these things have to happen? You know, it's part of your, the divine path that you've chosen, and it's not always a case of why can't I be pulled out of this, or why can't this situation improve. It's about you controlling that yourself. You're your own destiny, or you have your own path and choices here. You've got tapping from the sources, from the forces within here, sensitivity and strength. So, you know, this card is kind of like, to me, and you've got this beautiful feather here as well that's sitting on the top here. So this could as well just let you know that your loved ones are with you. Maybe you've been seeing signs of feathers. Maybe you've seen a feather. Maybe someone that's passed recently that you cared for a lot, you know, this, and you're seeing a white feather, or you've seen one. It's just letting them know that you're there, or letting you know that angels are guiding you as well. It's also about, like, feathers are very light and fluffy, and then you've got this, I don't really know what this is called, but it's a big weight here that's on top of this tree stump here. And it's about sort of that balance between being too hard and being too soft. You know, sometimes things happen in life and it makes us a bit hardened to the world, makes us a bit tough on ourselves, maybe tough on other people. But this is just a message about that sort of balance, that being strong doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be hard or tough, or you have to, you know, maybe not show too many signs of sensitivity and you know, that sort of thing. And it is saying that it's okay to maybe that softness, bringing that softness in as well, and opening your heart up to that. You've got the world here, so you've got a brilliant success. And it's funny, the freedom to go in any direction, which is funny because in the beginning, before I turned the cards over, I saw this field and these green pastures, and it was kind of like just this open land for you to just run. There was no fences, there was nothing to obstacles in the way. It was just all there for you. You know, maybe you've completed a cycle of this. Maybe you've been working hard on this kind of bringing in this softer energy, and just like the way you react to the world, the way you react to people and situations, and maybe family, things that happen at home. Maybe you already worked on this, and maybe you're, you know, this world is saying you've completed that cycle, and well done, and you are where you should be. It doesn't have to be that that's happened yet, because this could be the outcome card as well. I feel this is more of a final completion card here. So that's how I feel with that one. It's this lady looks proud, and she's smiling to herself. You know, there's still these people in the background here. They're still working hard here, foraging around, and they're helping her. They're helping her succeed and move through this. I keep being drawn to this light beings card as well. So maybe you're very you've got like this outer space here, and then the earth here as well, which is funny because you've got the world, that completion, the world card, and then we've got the world in here as well. So, and that strength and sensitivity is helping you complete that cycle here as well. I'm not sure whether, again, this can be connected to dreams as well. Maybe there's a bit of astral planing going on as well here for some of you. It's that when you're, that consciousness kind of leaves you when you go to sleep, and it's traveling different dimensions and sort of learning stuff from a consciousness level as well, which you might not necessarily be aware of, but you might be noticing some subtle changes in growth as well here. You've got control. It's funny because again we've got kind of like that, I don't know whether that could be the moon probably, but again I'm seeing another planet. We've got a lot of sort of planets going on in these cards here as well, because we've got the moon here in this card, And we've got the moon here in this card. And then we've got, if that's the moon, I'm not sure, but we've also got the planets in this card as well. It's interesting. And then we've got the world card, which even though there isn't an actual, but you know, it's related to Earth, to the world. Very interesting actually, because the goddess of the moon, this is like a very internal card and connecting to your intuition and your psyche, and you've got that water flowing in that in the background there. So channeling this, maybe some of you are, I don't know whether you've done channeling before, or I feel quite strongly with that spirit connection, psychic connections here. And it's like the power, holding that power, tuning into your intuition. And you've got the, I'm trying to think, like the flow of that water there. What's that telling me? I feel like this lady's, there's quite a lot of emotion here, a lot of depth. She's got these tattoos on her. You know, you don't have to necessarily have a physical tattoo, but I feel there's some scars here as well, some deeper inner scars here of what's happened in her life. We've got like this control here, but it looks like these birds are migrating, so they're moving on to a different country. Like that's what, when they migrate, they move to a different country when the seasons change, you know, for their survival. So taking flight, leading the way here. And you've got number 10 here, but there's the one, the individual here. So this is a very, this group 2 is a lot of internal stuff going on here, I feel, with these cards. Just seeing what else I feel here with this. I think I'm going to pull some more cards in a minute as well. Seeking seclusion. There's like this knight here, but this lady's resting. She needs some time to herself, some time to just sit out in nature in the moonlight and just connecting with the universe, with just trying to get my words out. I feel like it's like sitting in that darkness, but kind of like it's not darkness, it's light, if that makes sense. This, the dreams as well, the sleeping here, the kind of, that sort of astral planing, like I said before, the dreaming. There's just so much growth here in these cards, but it's just really hard to get my words out of what I'm actually trying to say. We've got the control here. I just want to see control. Where's it? What does the control? What else is it trying to tell us? Let's have a look. Maybe you're quite a, you like to be in control as well. Maybe you struggle to kind of let go of that and just letting life go where it takes you. I feel like there's a little bit of holding on tightly to things as well. And changing your life, you can changing your life in an instant as well. Taking responsibility for yourself and your feelings and deciding how you feel. No one else can do that but you. Educating yourself on what's going on with you. This can be connected to health as well, your body and the changes and the thinking and what it does to you and how it makes you feel. This is like what I felt like with this, like that connecting with oneself, that sort of intuition, that inner depth here is very emotional. The water's flowing here. This even could be connected to, for ladies obviously, like the menstrual cycle as well. Maybe that's a time. I feel like with a cycle here. I don't know why I'm getting menstrual cycle, but could even be to do with some sort of the female side of things, the you know, your reproductive organs and stuff. Maybe just checking that they're all healthy as well. Looking after your body, I feel quite strongly here. So the hawk is carrying the maiden here. Can you see the hawk? It's carrying this lady. And he shows us how to prepare for the winds of change. And the maiden's covered in rainbow light. So a shift is taking place. And the geese, they soar to new levels. And it's funny, like the duck shows between the spiritual and the physical world. So the doves bring hope and peace and indicate it will be arriving soon and you're heading in the right direction. So that's interesting, isn't it? So it's just so much internal work going on here for group 2, but it's like the world is here. You're coming out of that. There's success from that here. And I'm just going to pull a couple more cards here. So let's see what ones go with one of these ones. Let's have a look. See what else comes up. Past life guides. Can't go so much in depth with this group. Okay, karmic lessons and present assistance and past life guides here. So much work here on clearing trauma, clearing past life experiences as well, connecting to that. I really feel like really deep, lots of meditation is really important for group 2, that real connecting to, you know, sometimes we have things about ourselves and we're like, what is that about me? Like, where does that come from? Why am I like that? It could even be a fear of something, and you don't know where it stems from. You know, it could be connected to a past life. There could be some karmic lessons going on for you right now. Maybe that's also a message for you. Let's see what comes up. Ooh. Just pull another one. It's funny because this card come up in the last group. We've got current emotions here, so uncontrolled feelings. Maybe that's what this control is connecting to, is that you're taking ownership of that now. You're controlling that better. You know, the riding those waves of emotions, and this cloud here with this lightning coming down. It's like a bolt of lightning, a strike. It's kind of like made you realise, oh, maybe there's been a situation recently and it's been a bit explosive, and you thought, oh, hang on a minute, maybe I've been a bit too hard in this situation. Maybe I just need to come down a bit, bring myself back down to ground and soften that situation that could possibly going on. Could be connected to on a romantic level, like a relationship. Maybe there's been a bit of tension going on and there needs to be a bit of sensitivity and lightness coming from that. And maybe there's some time now where you need to seek seclusion and have some space and some respite here, and go within, and when you wake up from that, you'll feel better. You'll realise that, you know, that things are okay, and it's you can do whatever you want. You can go in whatever direction you want. I feel with that as well. There's a lot of internal stuff going on here with group 2. What else? I even see like a change in maybe food habits with group 2. You know, sort of, I've seen like that organic sort of stuff, like going into like an organic store and looking around, or maybe it's not something that you've kind of been sure about before, but you know, healthier stuff in the body. Just feel it's quite important to take control of your health. And the gut as well, I feel quite strongly with that, so I feel that's quite important as well. And just going to put another card, see what else comes up. Lots happening here for group 2. Okay, so this card came out. The Queen of Autumn here. Interesting enough, because I mentioned about food, and there's actually like grapes and apples and sort of healthy fruit sitting there beside this lady, and this is saying the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. You know, maybe that you're hoping to meet someone new as well around this time, or you would like maybe a new relationship to come in the new year. I mean, we're close to Christmas now, and you know, you have the ability to make anything more beautiful if you wish to. And I think it just starts from within and working on yourself to create that as well. We've got the rabbit here, or hare, I think it's maybe a hare. It's got quite long ears. Listening to oneself, listening to those thoughts, and if you have any destructive thoughts, you know, maybe get rid of those. We'll move those through, take those, try to, the uncontrolled feelings. I mean, obviously we can't just get rid of those, but I just mean paying attention to your thoughts and taking some control over those unwanted feelings as well that we don't need, and having that healing as well. I just feel like that taking that time out and sitting in the moonlight is quite an important one. I'll just finish off with one more card, and then we'll leave that reading, I think, for group 2. I feel like quite strongly as well, I don't know, I'm quite strongly drawn to this lady here. She looks like some sort of nurse, maybe. That's what they used to wear once upon a time, but maybe some of you work in the medical industry, or you'd like to work in the medical industry. I feel quite strongly as well. It's funny because this card's come out now, Goddess of Dreams, Vision, Intuition and Receptivity. What a beautiful card here. So yeah, paying attention to your dreams, that intuition and that vision. Oh gosh, these cards are so connected to each other. This even looks like the same person to me. But yeah, it's like looks like she's wearing an amethyst or something here on that third eye here as well. So opening that up too. We've got, what is it, number 25. It heralds a time of great intuitive receptivity. So your psychic powers are on the rise. So how interesting is that? And no matter what you're working on, your ability to open up to the messages of the spirit world will spark your visions of the future and help you visualize more dynamic outcomes. How lovely is that? The affirmation for this is, my intuitive powers are truly unlimited, and I trust my messages and embrace the beautiful visions for my future. So that is the reading for group 2, and I leave you with love and light, and thank you for listening. Hello everyone, and welcome to group 3's pick a card reading. If you picked this group, you would have had the Shine Stone for group 3. Okay, I'm just going to hold the cards and see if I get any visions or messages come through before I turn the cards over. Let's see what comes through. Okay, so what came through was a cash register, and the cash register opening up, and there being lots of, well, obviously lots of cash inside. I feel this is a bit connected to spending money, maybe reining in on spending money at the moment, I feel. Obviously lead up to Christmas, you know, a lot of us are spending money on gifts, etc. like that, or just feel like a bit of overindulgence, and just being careful what you spend, and also like investing your money into areas that are gonna, you know, serve a higher purpose, even if it's like paying for a course or something new, studying, or investing money into something else, Could be to do with what was I thinking of then? You know, those companies that you invest your money into, and investing in shares or something like that. I'm not sure. Just investing money or being careful of what to spend your money on. We've got the first card that came out was Let Your Light Shine. It's a beautiful card, that is. And we've got Unity here, and it's got do the right thing for the right reason, comparing traditional versus new approaches to see which works, a spiritually minded community, triggers, got Archangel Raguel here, justice, harmony, solutions, the dreamer, embracing your purpose, beginning a new adventure and trusting yourself. Very similar to the Fool card in the tarot deck as well. Your thought vibrations here, resonant choices and signature signals, focus, growth, and replenish. Okay, so some lovely cards here, guys. A lot of completion, a lot of success here with moving through challenges that have been going on, finding more balance. I feel this is connected to finances as well. I don't know why, but I see these scales here as like I said, about reining in, maybe just making sure you're not spending too much money, or balancing out your investments and putting maybe money into one thing, into another, and maybe to create more financial success as well here. What have we got here? Triggers. I'm very drawn to this card, so let's go with this card first. Triggers. Childhood trauma, maybe memories, maybe you know, parts of our personality, learned behavior here, and stuff that's, maybe stuff's coming up at the moment and things are triggering you from situations that have happened in the past or present. We've got the bubbles here. This is kind of, to me, is a lot of memories. We've got this little child here, so that inner child. Just being present with the things that you feel that could be triggering you at the moment. Could even just be things that people say, and it's not even meant in a personal, or you know, a sort of coming from a bad place, and maybe it's just affecting you, and it's just working through how to change your thought process, and how to change some of the belief systems that you know, that have been set in stone here with you. Or not set in stone, but just part of your internal makeup as such, not necessarily set in stone. But I'm just having a look here as well, just to get a bit more of the message from this card. Probably pretty much what I've already said, but you know, maybe the ego becoming defensive due to emotional wounds, accepting past trauma and sadness, depression and disappointments, holding on to pain. You could still be holding on, and it's limiting your ability to live life to the fullest, maybe. The bubbles represent memories, like I said, and stories from the past. And once they no longer have any energy, they can't trigger you anymore. The warmth of the sun here we've got here. This supplies extra love to you, and the ocean and rivers bring flow and gentleness and friendship to help you release what no longer serves you as well. You are being challenged to live in this moment. So maybe there's some challenges going on for you as well, and you know, you're really being pushed to your limit to work through that here, to find some balance here and harmony. This angel is working with you here to help guide you through this. Justice here as well, you know, I guess, you know, even if there's been some wrongdoings on your part, maybe you feel you haven't, maybe there's something in the past that you're not very proud of, and you know, it keeps coming up in your mind, what's going on with you. This angel's trying to help you heal from that and move forward through that. The justice and harmony, creating solutions to move through that here, finding that balance as well, and harmony again. You've got let your light shine. You know, we all have a light within us. Sometimes this light gets, you know, it gets blacked out, it gets crushed, it gets, you know, it gets sort of, it gets buried within, with situations, with what life throws at us, people's actions and behaviours towards us. This is a reminder that you have that light within you that you can let shine again. Also, again, this angel is bringing that awareness to you. And these bubbles are there because they need to be popped. That light needs to come back out. That sun is coming up here. There's so much love here for you. So maybe there's just been a bit of an internal struggle here on your journey. You've got the dreamer here, embracing your true purpose and beginning a new adventure, look, and trusting yourself. There's like this little dog here, this playful energy of this dog here. You know, they said that dogs are a man's best friend. It's guiding you. There's also this type of bird here that's flying. You know, you're not alone on your journey. And it's funny because she's just carrying like a stick with some like a bag or something on the back here that's carrying stuff. You know, there could be a bit of weight on your shoulders. Maybe you're carrying, again, a lot of stuff with you. You're trying to move through it, and determination and strength will bring you through that. There's this, you know, this long path. There's these steps here up to this castle with this door coming here. So, look, you're on an internal journey here, and it's important as well. You've got the thought and vibrations as well here, the resonant choices, and you know, the vibrations that you're giving out, the thoughts that you're putting out there, your thought patterns, and releasing that trauma again, the patterns of the past, and how you think and how you process things. Vibrations, we're all on a vibration, and we all manifest what our vibrations are giving out as well. So I feel that's quite an important message here for 3. These readings today seem to be quite more on a kind of a soul level purpose, more kind of internal work going on with these readings for today. And the beginning a new adventure as well. I mean, what was it I said in the beginning about the financial thing as well? This could be like a new endeavour in terms of curating more financial security as well. Maybe there's a bit of a long road ahead here. Maybe a lot of hard work to put in, but there's that door at the end here, and you're being guided on that journey. And this lady looks a little bit tired and a little bit like, oh, you know, she's carrying this heavy weight on her shoulders, but this playful dog saying, come on, you know, keep coming with me, like I've got this, you've got this, keep going. You've got unity here, doing the right thing for the right reasons, and a spiritual minded community. You know, maybe there's a community, that maybe there's a group that you could join, or something to help you learn more about yourself as well, I feel. It could be like a psychic group, or just a new friendship group possibly. Or spiritually minded community. This could be a mentor. Maybe there's someone, doesn't have to be someone that you physically see. Maybe there's someone that you're following on YouTube that's got a lot of knowledge. Maybe there's someone on Facebook. Maybe there's a class that you can go to, and you're learning from that, or whatever it is. I feel that there could be a strong mentor there. Doesn't have to be self-help books, but you know, research, Google, online stuff to help you kind of understand your what's happening for you right now. What else have we got here? Might pull some more cards in a minute. We've got focusing as well. So focus where you want your intentions to be, that thought vibrations here, focusing on those thoughts and where you're putting them. I feel like there's a lot of like a manifestation. I feel like is something that if you're not aware of, or you're not quite sure about that side of things, even like a manifestation board, I feel would be really good for group 3. You've got so much love to give here. Like there's so much love here, so much compassion, kindness, gentleness here. You know, maybe you're someone that's really good with animals, maybe taking up a business, I don't know, walking dogs, or looking after animals as well. I feel quite strongly, like it's a bit random, but I'll just say what comes in. But like a new little business venture or something to do with helping people, charity work as well. I'm not quite sure with that as well. We've got growth here, so much growth for group 3. Maybe you're on a journey with someone else. I feel like this could be connected to someone else on your journey. Maybe you've got teaching abilities. Maybe you need to teach other people and give them your knowledge and your what you've learned. And maybe you'd be good at. Maybe you need to set up a YouTube channel or do something that helps with your wisdom that you've learned and grown with, and helping teach people or something like that. I feel quite strongly. What else have we got? We've got replenish here. So, you know, there's like a lot of healing taking place here. We've got this lady, she's lying on the pillows, and she's just calm and relaxed. There's this beautiful lilac colour around her. To me, it's like there's in the background, there's like people that have been at war, or there's fighting going on, like a battle here in the past. And then there's this kind of knight here that's coming along and carrying this lady. There's all sorts of memories here going on, battles of the past. I feel this could be maybe to do with a love relationship as well. Maybe a lot of battles going on, and maybe some separation, or there's some stuff to do with, I even feel like divorce, and moving through that, growing from that situation, and finding your community again. I feel as well with group 3. That's just in relation to if some people are in that situation. It doesn't necessarily mean you if you are in a relationship and things are going well. But this is just what I'm feeling as well here with that card. I'm just going to look at that replenish card, because there's a bit more of that I want to give to you guys. It's saying as well, it's not possible to be happy and be at your best all the time. It's okay to have days where you feel off and your energies are depleted. You know, there could be a means to address depression and fear, mood swings or anger, or feeling drained of energy. again, like as well with the triggers, like what could be triggering you to feel this anger, fear or depression, mood swings, you know. Identify ways of regrouping and gaining control of your energy. Watching a favourite movie or something like that, doing something that makes you feel good. So she's lying on these satin sheets here, and an activity's going on around her. It's just about taking care of yourself. It's also like the lilac colours is that inspiring your psychic ability, spiritual enlightenment. You will overcome anything that comes in your way in a difficult period of moving into your past. I just actually wanted to see whether it mentioned about these. I'm sure. No, it doesn't really mention it. That's okay. I could take what I feel from this, but I just feel like, yeah, the battles kind of, I do feel kind of could be to do with some destructive energy in the household, in a physical relationship with somebody as well. And if that's not the case, that's fine. Maybe that's the past. Maybe there's some trauma from a past relationship. Again, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be related to parents or someone else that's close to you. Maybe there's been some trauma there in the past, and this is just telling you that you need to clear that now. You've got, again, the Archangel Raguel here with that about justice and harmony, and I just want to, again, just pull up a couple of messages in this for you guys. It actually heralds good news as well, and it brings fairness and compassion to difficult situations and relationships. If someone's been agitating you, or even hurtful, hostile situations that are coming to on the mend. Speak your truth and make reasonable and honouring requests. Your song longs for you to heal your relationships with others. It could be a spouse, a friend, a co-worker. He blesses your intention to live in true harmony as well. So that's interesting, isn't it? For group 3. The thought vibrations as well here. What was I going to say? Yeah, okay. So it's like a satellite in space, guys. You know, it's your mind is sending and receiving signals. So it's an energetic influence on what you attract and manifest. This card is telling you that now you have the power to bring much more positivity and self-love into your thinking. So I think that's where the focus is coming in as well. About that changing those vibrational thought, changing your vibration and changing your thought pattern, the consciously sending out attractive and clear signals. That focusing that as well, focusing that energy on that, letting yourself shine. Okay, so let me just see. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what else is going to come here for you guys. Oh, wonderful. Achievement. Look at that. So out of all of this is what's going on, and it's funny because these cards are an absolute mess. So I kind of see that chaos, you know, there's chaos that's been going on in the mind a bit, and you know, like it's all clearing up. I don't know why, but my cards are all a little bit of a mess, and I'm not sure the energy that it is that I'm picking up there. But achievement, completion and reward. Look at that. Achievement, running through that finish line, like succeeding through this cycle of this hard work, this change in mentally of what's going on. And maybe you can't really change the circumstances right now that's around you or what's going on with you, but it's kind of like, but you can change your mindset about it. You know, if you can't get out of maybe that relationship right now that you're in and you want to, and things are too complicated to do that, but you need to start focusing on you and changing that mindset for yourself. And I also feel meet friends, enjoy yourself, get out and have some time. maybe you've got children and you're kind of tied into that family time, but I feel like as if you need that time for yourself here is very important to replenish and regain some strength and energy here. Maybe the spiritual community is for you. Maybe you need to find that circle. Maybe you need to find the right people that are for you, and you will achieve, you will get the results that you want from that. This even could be related to business venture. Maybe there's just been this could even be related to a business adventure. Maybe you're tied in with a partner or something like that, and you know it's kind of, it's been a bit destructive and it's causing some issues. Could be related to parents or family or something, and maybe you need to find your own journey, go on your own journey here, and that completion there, that reward is coming. So I feel like I just want to pull one more card, but I don't know which pile to pull. Which one shall I use? Okay, I'm going to go for my energy oracle cards. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's just turn these over. Do one more card. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Healer of the Ages. Okay, interesting. So this card's just come out here, guys. To me, this is about building structure. This could even be related to building your own empire. Again, business, could be to do with home, a house, financial situation. Maybe you work in property development or the building industry or something like that as well. And yeah, I just feel like that's quite strong here. You've got fire here, finding passion, and maybe you have the passion, and maybe that will give you the completion and reward that you deserve. Just going to see what this card means here as well. Let's have a look. Well, I kind of know. Health and vitality. So yeah, you may have felt this strong presence recently. It's kind of like bringing resolution to physical, mental and emotional ills, helping unblock stuck energy. Know at the deepest level an important healing is taking place here too, and you will achieve that, and the rewards will come from that as well, guys. So that's just how yeah, that's the feeling I felt with group 3. So lots going on here for group 3, and remember, like, working on that thought process, if you are struggling with that side of things, and maybe there's even some trauma that you haven't really realized is there, and maybe it's just cropped up now and you're like, oh, I don't like that, I want to change that about myself, I don't want to live with that anymore. You know, we can all be free of past trauma and pain that's been caused along the way, and then we can, you know, open up and let ourselves shine more, let people see the true you. But that's the reading for group 3, and I'll leave you with love and light, and thank you for listening.